You're watching News First, and up next is Crime Watch.
A 17-year-old girl was stabbed to death in Tibbatuwa, Kakirawa this afternoon. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana said the girl had been killed by an army deserter with whom she had been having an affair. The girl, who was a resident of the Kagama area in Kakirawa, had arrived in the Tibbatuwa area where the youth lives with her mother in order to discuss the matter and break up the affair. According to the police, even though the girl and her mother had left the house after coming to an agreement, the army deserter had attacked the girl with a sharp weapon. The suspect had also attacked the mother of the girl when she attempted to intervene. She has sustained injuries. They spoke and left. I was sitting in this chair. Then my wife shouted that he is trying to kill them. When I tried to beat him with a pipe, he ran away. The deceased is 17-year-old GS Madhavi Jayasinghe. The army deserter had consumed poison after the incident and is now receiving treatment. An individual died in a shooting incident which took place near a cooperative store in Katuvila, Ahungalla this morning. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana stated that a gunman had shot the individual and fled the scene on a motorbike. The deceased is Dinesh De Silva, a 28-year-old father of two and a resident of the Valikanda area in Ahungalla.
He put the child to the Montessori bus at around 8:30 and said that he is going to the road. After about 15 minutes, the area residents came here saying that he has been shot.
11 murders were reported last month. A son killed his father by attacking him with a sharp weapon in the 8th Mile Post area in Siambalandua. The reason for the murder was identified as a land dispute. On the 14th of last month, a 25-year-old youth attacked and killed a 6-year-old girl with a mamati in the Waligama area in Matara. On the 18th of last month, an incident was reported from Ramakrishna Road in Vallavatta where the mother, daughter and the father of the same family were murdered. The following day, a woman was shot dead in the Malagama area in Wadua. An armed group of about 15 people who barged into a house in the early hours of the 23rd of August shot and stabbed to death the owner of the house and attacked his wife with a sharp weapon. A man and his 4-year-old daughter were killed in a shooting in the Moragaha Hen area in Horuna on the 27th of last month. A 31-year-old three-wheeler driver named Kalum Vijay Siriwadana was killed in a shooting incident in the Kurukulawa area in Ragama. The police stated that a group that had arrived at his house had shot him and fled. An individual killed his wife by attacking her with a sharp weapon in the Kahavattale area in Polgahavela on the 31st of August.
Agamaha Pandita, the most venerable Napana Premasiri Thera, has been appointed as the acting Mahanayaka of the Sri Lanka Ramanya Mahanikaya.
The Sangha Council of the Sri Lanka Ramanya Mahanikaya, which convened at the Mirigama Divisional Secretariat Auditorium today, arrived at this decision. The most venerable Napana Premasiri Thera was proposed for the position by the Anunayaka of the Sri Lanka Ramanya Mahanikaya, Venerable Madityavala Medankara Thera. The proposal was seconded by Anunayaka Venerable Girambe Ananda Thera. We hope to serve the people and we hope to develop the country as a nation. We wish to see cultural and religious development. Meanwhile, issuing a communique, UNP parliamentarian Karu Jayasuriya has extended his best wishes to the acting Mahanayaka. Jayasuriya states that he prays that the acting Mahanayaka will receive the courage and supreme qualities necessary to strengthen the Sasana. Officials at the district hospital in Piliyandala refused to accept this critically ill patient. "17 hours after the News First expose, minor staff at the hospital hastily take the patient inside. The patient is subsequently transferred to the Colombo South Teaching Hospital and then to the National Hospital in Colombo. The patient who was sent back to the district hospital in Piliyandala is still warded there. Is there no one who can identify this man?"
Welcome back to the news. Continuing in more local news, a UNP election rally was held in the Ampara town yesterday. The rally was held under the patronage of opposition leader Ranil Wickremesinghe. While the farmers endure much suffering and hardship, the money is robbed by the petty mafia. The administration can put a stop to this. But it was not done by the last provincial council. Therefore, on the 8th of September, vote for the UNP in the North Central and Eastern provinces so that we can take the first step and control this mafia. When a UNP government comes into power, we will take the next step, which is to completely destroy this mafia.
UNP Deputy Leader Sajid Premadasa says that the UNP era must be ushered in to end the plunder of national resources. He made this statement at a public rally in Ratnapura.
This public rally held in Malwala, Ratnapura was organised to garner support for UNP candidates contesting the Sabragamu Provincial Council polls. In an era where national resources and public funds, your money, are being robbed, I appeal to you, dear people, to bring about a UNP era so as to put a stop to this era of plunder of national resources. Premadasa later obliged the demands of the crowd with a song.
And it's time now for the newspaper cartoon of the day.
Also in local news, former President Chandrika Kumarthunga says that despite the lapse of 3.5 years since the end of the war, some areas in Jaffna have not seen adequate development. She made this statement while addressing the media during a visit to Jaffna today.
Former President Chandrika Kumarthunga visited the Aryale East, Nawaladi and Achuveli areas in Jaffna this afternoon. After meeting area residents and inquiring into the problems faced by them, the former president addressed the media.
Things could have been done faster. 3.5 years since the war ended. A lot of people came from the south to look at these areas after the war ended, to look at the people and go back. They came just on joy trips, and people asked me, "Aren't you going?" I said, "No, I'm not going to go on a joy trip just to go and look at the Tamil people, to gape at them and look at the conquered lands and come back. We have to do something for those people because they have suffered so much, and we have to do something for them to better their lives. Then I will go."